Alright guys, welcome to the channel once again. Go on and subscribe, like the video. My voice is still gone from this fight. This was 4 years in the making. So guys, you're going around the internet, you're seeing all the videos. It happens all the time. The extreme fans, they're in disbelief of what just took place. They are. So you ought to feel some kind of pleasure in watching the excuses being made and looking at the comment section and looking at the people how they're trying to validate and justify that something was wrong so they can feel better. Ooh, it feels so good. And if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, back when Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford met up, when Terrence Crawford had on black and Errol had on red, I already knew that this type of beat down was gonna happen. I even said it. So this doesn't confuse me. I'm not in shock at all. At all. So, me saying that, if I'm going to be honest with you, I never wanted Errol Spence to lose because I needed this fight to take place. Because this was more of a personal deal with me. And what I mean by that is people that I know in real life, in my family, whether it's cousins or immediate family, they it was an argument, and then it was getting so um, extreme lovers of Errol Spence. Now I see why people call them Errosexuals. They're delusional. So I was hoping and praying every time this man fought, he would not lose. Then when he had got the car crash, I was like, dang, now people's not going to be able to see what I see. But to no avail, he started winning again. Started looking back in the comments, and they was back on the boat again. So I'm glad that Terrence Crawford was the one. Excuses or not, they can come on all the excuses you want. I'm glad it happened on his time, on his watch. Let them hurt. It should bring pleasure when you read it and they cry. Something's wrong. They was trying to do it. They was trying to do it because they thought that the Terrence Crawford extremists was going to use it as an excuse. When they start talking about how Terrence Crawford before the fight, how he wasn't looking the same and he was wearing some big old sweaters and stuff. His eyes was glazy and stuff like that. His skin was sunk in. It was dry. Remember, think back. Wasn't too long ago they was doing that. Man, something wrong with Crawford, man. Oh man, you Terrence guys, you better not use no excuse. I knew nothing wasn't wrong. Nothing wasn't wrong with neither one of these guys. I knew there was a separation in these fighters. Big separation. I seen it. How could well they'll say the experts. How the experts said that this should have been competitive, should have been. I'm not no, I don't consider myself no because I got a suit and tie and I'm got my mic and I'm going around putting the mic in their face and stuff that I'm considered expert. How am I able to see it? And I will say this. Errol Spence is one of those guys that just go through the motion. And what I mean by that, if you watch basketball on the college level, or not even the college level, just in general, you got players that are just, it just seems like they just going through the motion. They don't know what the hell's going on. Then you got some guys that's on the court, and it's almost like you got the coach on the court. They know the plays. They know where everybody's supposed to be. They know what's going on. Errol Spence just goes through the motions. He's an okay fighter. He's an okay fighter. But when you matched up with a guy with the IQ and the computer, the AI that I talked about, you have no chance. Crawford seen every punch coming. What do you do with that? He beat him. They said, well, his gloves was loaded. Yeah, they was loaded with big fists, with big knuckles on the end of it. And he was hitting him with every man. He was hitting Errol Spence. He was countering all night long. He was waiting for that one, that jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Or you just go straight to the body. I made the video to show you what's going to happen. It just so happened, had my channel been bigger, more people would have seen it. They just didn't see it. I loved it. I love it. I loved every moment. I'm so glad Terrence Crawford was the dance partner that did it. They're going to be messed up for the next 2 weeks. It's unbelievable what Crawford did. He's never done this before. It's easy to do against Simple Simon. Guess who else? Dude, that whole Derrick James kid. Charlo's in trouble. You thought Crawford put ass whooping on Errol Spence Jr.? Charlo is in disbelief. He sat ringside. He didn't know what was going on. And the thing about him, Charlo is kind of nervous now because Charlo spars with Errol Spence. And he knows that, damn, this dude is good. So he knows deep down in his heart, man, I don't think I can beat him neither. But he's fronting. They fronters. Charlo and they sissies. Big girls. That's why Caleb Plant was able to slap Jamal. And he's just standing there. And when he do walk off, now he wants some action. No different when Jamel was talking to Adrian Broner 5 years ago. He was cursing and he was walking away. All that girly stuff. Acting like girls, cheerleaders. You think I had fun with this fight coming? Oh, you ain't seen nothing. Let that Jamel Charlo fight get made. And from what I'm hearing, Jamel Charlo said he's coming back down to 154. Terrence Crawford gonna be waiting. He got a big old fish net too. So guys, when you just enjoy it. Enjoy the pain and agony and delusion and disbelief and how they try to justify what went wrong. Because had this been Terrence Crawford that got walked down, broke down, eyes swollen and beat up, broken rib stuff, it would have been just another day at the office. They'd have been making videos, beating on their chest, talking about how Crawford wasn't nothing. They couldn't imagine the same stuff happened to Errol Spence. I can't even call Terrence Crawford no more, man. From here on out, it's Bud Creeper, the Creep Show. Errol Spence is defeated. He got in there with a real surgeon. They got some dude on YouTube, some medical dude, allegedly don't know nothing what he talking about, just trying to give the Errol Spence fan base hope. It's so funny. He didn't even know what was going on. He lost money. That guy lost money on the fight. That medical, whatever that video, he had big stacks on it. Give me that money. Give me those belts. Give me that nose. Give me that hair you got on your head. Give me those eyes. Give me that skin. And bleed out. I want your fan base to bleed out. That's what Bud Creeper had on his mind the whole time. That's why go back. Look at Bomac. He said, I promise you what's going to happen come July 29th. I can promise you. I seen that same deal. I always envisioned this fight going like that. And thank you, Errol Spence, for not losing up until this fight. So I can relish in the moment. Oh, you giving me so much content. I got so much content I can make off of them. I'll be back. Now, I'm hoping before I go, nah, I think I'll wait on that. I'll talk about that another time. But y'all don't forget to subscribe to your boy. Hopefully I'm your boy. I know I had some extreme Aerosexual fanboys that was coming to my channel. They subscribed only to come back to troll me, how wrong I was. I think some of them actually stayed. Hey, it is what it is. Now they started this Errol Jerron Ennis fan base. They'll be just as extreme, but they not there yet. It's coming. Terrence gonna fight. I think he's gonna end up fighting Charlo. He's gonna fight Ennis, and I do want to see a Thurman fight, and then be done. Be done. Gone into the sunset. All right, y'all. I'll get back.